A man on a mission, an Eaton fire victim from Altadena, set out to walk 700 miles to the city of Paradise to raise money for victims.
He also wanted to learn lessons of recovery after their wildfires took place there in Paradise in 2018. Fox 11's Chelsea Edwards is live in Altadena with the story. Chelsea?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. That 700-mile journey started right here where his longtime family home once stood. He says he got the idea after learning about an 89-year-old woman who walked all the way from the Rose Bowl to Washington, D.C. back in 1999. He figured if she could do that, he could walk the length of California.
I am walking 700 miles all throughout California to raise money for fire victims. Why? Because I was one of them.
At the start of his epic journey through California, Demitri Camperos was in a dark place. In January, the Eaton fire destroyed his family's Altadena home of 30 years.
Towards the back, there were steps from the kitchen. I was the heaviest I'd ever been since the fires. Not in a good place, physically, emotionally, mentally. But like the simple act of walking, it's the opposite of stagnation, right? Like it's the opposite of ruminating and feeling depressed and feeling like all these external things are happening.
Armed with determination, a backpack, and a themed playlist.
All the walking songs you could imagine. Walk 500 miles, these boots are made for walking, right? Had a lot of fun there.
He set out on his 700-mile trek from Southern to Northern California, raising awareness and money for wildfire victims along the way. Mile by mile, he kept going.
I had all the time in the world, so I spent it making lots of phone calls and reaching out to all sorts of people too.
His journey took more than a month.
Photography, videotaping, it cannot do these clouds justice. They are so cautious of me.
Finally reaching Paradise, a community forever shaped by the 2018 campfire. He was welcomed with open arms and filled with hope.
There's so much power and love in community. I felt that in Paradise. 7 years later, they're stronger than ever. And I know that we can get there in Altadena, and it really, it takes that effort. The lessons I've learned, the people I've met, I feel better than I've ever felt in my entire life, and I owe that to this experience.
So far, he's raised nearly $8,000 for the Eaton Fire Collaborative. You can check out his GoFundMe on our website, foxla.com. Reporting live from Altadena, I'm Chelsea Edwards, Fox 11 News. I'll send it back to you.
I gotta ask, is he exhausted? His feet hurt? You just want to rest?
Can you imagine 700 miles? Yes, all of those things. He says he's taking a long break after all of this. He took as much kind of restorative time during the nighttime, but he was so determined to do this and so inspired by this woman's story that he just kept going and kept going. So yeah, he's taken a nice long break, and he said he was going to have a very nice Thanksgiving meal last night. So hopefully he's doing better.
Well, it's quite a remarkable journey. Did he share with you like one nugget of what was his most memorable experience?
There were so many, too many to include. One of his favorites, though, was a moment of kindness from a complete stranger. It was pouring down rain somewhere in Central California, and he had a poncho, just a light little poncho, but he didn't have a rain jacket. That wasn't something that he packed. And a complete stranger stopped, got a brand new rain jacket that he had just bought for himself out of his car, and gave it to him, and then drove away, you know, and he just said he was blown away by all of these little moments of kindness that happened throughout the entire trip. People offering things, and, you know, he just said he was blown away by the kindness. So lots of little nuggets like that.
Amazing.
Makes you see life in a whole different way when you have these different nuggets that you would have never imagined. All right. Love it. Thank you.
Absolutely.